Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video tutorial to show you how I use the new printables that I have up in my shop. I have them for the mini happy planners, and then I also make a half sheet version of everything for the classic or large happy planners. Sorry about that shadow. So I just want to show you really quickly how easy these are to use. I have them so that they all print out on regular 8.5 by 11 paper. And they're all slightly different, but they all just have a line around the edge. Super easy. Use your scissors or a paper trimmer or whatever you have and find easiest. And I like to make them double-sided on one sheet of 8.5 by 11 just letter size paper, because then you can fold it in half before you punch it, and it's just a little less flimsy, but it's not thick like a cardstock or anything, but it's a little bit more stable. And then if that bothers you, if you don't like it thicker like that, you can always just cut them down and just cut right down the middle line too, and then use it as two different pages. But this way it has a front and a back to it. I just like it a lot better. Okay, so this is just the regular like menu, Monday through Sunday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then the back side of this is a shopping list. And this is the one for a mini happy planner. Just fold it in half. And this is completely unnecessary, but I like it, to put a little bit of adhesive just to hold them together. And I'm just using an Elmer's glue stick right now. I ran out of adhesive tape, but I actually don't love those anyway. The little roll-on ones, they seem to be more trouble than they're worth. I don't know. Other people seem to love them. For some reason, I can't stand them. Okay. And then I have sorry about that. I have just a happy planner punch. Line it up right in the center. And punch on the purple. And let me grab a mini happy planner here. Alright. And then these ones are sized to just fit as a regular piece of paper in this one. And that's how that looks there. I have one in my classic happy planner too. I've already filled it in, punched it, love it. That's this one right here. And it's like only a half sheet in the classic, but it's the same printables. I make them in the larger size too, so you can do half sheets if you prefer, or if you just don't have a mini happy planner. And then I also made the text for the days of the week and the word menu to be colorable. Is that a word? So I like to color them in rainbow colors just to give it a little bit more color on the page without having to use color from your printer, or you can color it to match your spread or whatever, but I just like everything to be rainbow and colorful and pretty. And then the back is just a shopping list that you can write down your menu, and then whatever you need, create a long shopping list. And there's quite a few lines on this. And then check them off as you get them, and then it just pops right in here. And if you're someone who uses the same menu from week to week, you can just, rip it out, put it in the next day, and keep using the same one, and then just redo your shopping list, or don't even write your shopping list on there. If you don't want, you can use separate pieces of paper. But anyway, I make these printables in that classic menu one, and then I have this one. I'm going to show you all of the minis, but I have the same thing in half sheets for the big and the classic. But for the mini happy planners, so there's the menu one, and then there's this one, which is not set up as a menu, but it can be. I don't know if you can tell, but very faintly it says the days of the week right here, so you can just write over them, and you can do it as like a schedule or a cleaning checklist of things you want to do every one of these days of the week, or you can use it as a menu or whatever you want. And then the back one of that is just a very faint gray graph paper. And then there's, let's see, There's this one, which is just watercolor along the edges. This is along the punched edge. And then just some watercolor splatters just for notes or brain dump or whatever you want to do. Just have dots on one side, graph on the other. This one's similar, but it has pink like shimmer pattern on the side and says be productive today. It's kind of just a spot for a brain dump, a to-do list, whatever you want to use it for. These all come together in one package, by the way. I don't know if I've said that, but I'm putting them up in my Etsy shop, and it's just going to be one purchase, one digital purchase, and you'll get the files for all of these in mini and half sheet. So you can use, you know, if there's only one that you really like, it's already in there, or if you want to use all of them because you're just a half sheet person, or you like to have all these different little fillers in your book, you can have all of them there for the same low price. And then this one is like the last one, but it says get busy. This one has dot and graph. This one is just a very long checklist, and it has a spot on the top for writing the title of your checklist, or like shopping list, or, you know, to do this week, or whatever you want to use. And then this one, I don't think I printed in the mini, but this is a classic size half sheet one, but the same one is in a mini, but it's just all dot grid and then like gradient pink shimmer coming up from the bottom. So it's light enough that you can easily still write over it in black or whatever. Let's see if I have a pen here. Let's do Paper Mate Flare. And then in just a tiny 0.38 Muji gel pen. So you can see that it's very light still. So you can still easily see over it. You can write over it, no problem. And then I have, these are all just the same design, but in classic half sheets. So very, very simple to use, and it's nice you can print them as many times as you want, because it's just a digital file that you have forever. And then if you don't want to print in color, like if you really like everything to be matching in 1 week, you can just print it in black and white. Or you can print in color and just have a little bit of splash of color on the different pages. So, all right, I'll leave a link to my Etsy shop in the description box below, and go ahead and check these out. All right, thanks guys.